Conservative Life on Mars, because we are living in strange time, we've got an update, a live update on everybody's favorite sovereign citizen, Darrell Brooks. Yep, the man that turned a murder trial into a full-blown three-ring circus is back at it again. A few days ago, he appeared in court via Zoom for a hearing with none other than Judge Jennifer Dorow. You know, the same judge who somehow kept her composure while he ranted and argued and played the courtroom with all kind of little mind games all during the trial, but nobody was fooled. Yeah, that Judge Dorow. Now, guess what? He wants to fire his attorney, his court-appointed attorney, and represent himself for his appeal. That's right, he wants to go per se again, like the first time wasn't enough of a disaster. You think he'd want to go and possibly learn something for the first time, but he did it. Apparently, he wants to try and do this again. Maybe second time is the best time? Yeah, we'll see. For those who haven't kept up, Brooks was moved out of Wisconsin and is being housed at a smaller and more rural facility. Now, because of security reasons, the exact facility has not been named or the location, but I did hear something on the internet that is possibly outside of Wisconsin, alleged. Now, during this Zoom call, he was sitting in what looked like a broom closet or some type of a storage closet, surrounded by half-open boxes. You've got to look at this. Not really a good look. He kept his hand over his mouth most of the time, too. He didn't want anyone to see his mouth or his teeth. This made you wonder if something had happened to him. I heard rumors, or I read rumors, various social media sites said that he was involved in an altercation, but you know how the internet is, nothing isn't confirmed. So if you're trying to hide your mouth all the time, one would seem to think that maybe there's something wrong with your teeth. Again, alleged, nothing is confirmed over here, just speculation. Now, what's not speculation is that he is growing his hair out again. He had some long plaits or braids all in a row, and they look like starter dreads, so he could be growing the dreads back, and he's sporting a full beard again. He is looking the same way how he looked when he first initially got arrested. Same energy, huh? Now, here's the weird part, and there is no real explanation given why he wants to dump his attorney. And for what we know, the two actually had a decent working relationship. In fact, the attorney's going above and beyond the call of duty for him. He is transferring 5 banker boxes worth of case files into storage drives, because the prison said that they can't handle 5 banker boxes. So Attorney Covey his offices are going to just put all that information on storage files. If you can imagine, these are going to be like 2-3 terabytes of storage files for him to play with when he's at this facility. I mean, that's dedication there. But here comes Brooks already laying out the groundwork for delays and excuses here, saying that the prison that he's at has given him limited access to work on an appeal and limited time to do everything even though he has access to it, because Judge Dorow did kind of pile all that down. Well, you have this, you have that, it's the same thing. But he's still saying that he may not have enough time to actually do the work that's required for preparation and so forth. Then why are you firing and dumping your attorney? That's what attorneys are for. This is what they do. So all you have to do is sit plait more of your hair, do some push-ups, get into shape, while your attorney does all the legwork. So, I mean, now the attorney did mention that there was some attorney-client privilege, so within that realm, this is why they're not mentioning anything, I'm assuming. But it's just really weird that if they got along, he is wanting to dump his attorney to do this all alone again. He wasn't very successful the first time, so I don't see how this is going to be any different. And so we are clear. If he fires his attorney, that's it. He doesn't get another court appointed attorney for this appeal. That was made abundantly clear to him. If he wants help, he has to hire someone on his own dime. Good luck with that. I am sure somebody will be happy to give him a nice fee and see will his mama come out of her pocket to pay for it. Personally, I wish the court would force this attorney to stay on, mainly because we do not need another three-ring circus to happen again. Because this, let's be real here, this is all the markings for another train wreck. And like I said, another courtroom circus. Okay, conservative life on Mars, because we are living in strange times. Tell me what you think about this. He wants to fire his attorney, and he's starting to look like how he did when he got arrested. What say you?